Section 2.4, homework problem number 3. Explain in detail why we can determine which of the two fractions is greater by using the cross multiplying. So in the first question for homework problem, we're talking about the common denominator. We convert different denominators to the same number. But here is the cross multiplying method. So what is the rationale behind this method? And what are we really doing? So literally we answer the same questions. So I did have the answers in the lecture notes right here. So notice that when we cross multiplying, we actually convert the, for example, right here, the common denominator. When we cross multiplying, we do 3 times 6, 5 times 4. It's literally converting both denominators to the product of these two numbers. So because when we multiply 3 by 6, and we also have to multiply the denominator by 6. So we're multiplying 4 and the other denominator. And when we multiply the second one by 4, 5 by 4, we also have to multiply the bottom by 4, which means we're multiplying the other number. So when it's like we're converting these two different denominators to the same denominator. We were given 46, but we're going to convert both of them to 24 by multiplying the first one by 6, the second one by 4. And so because when we do 4 times 6 and 6 times 4, it guarantees they are going to be equal. So whether we get 24 or 25 or 26, it really doesn't matter. So that's why these numbers are not important. We don't have to worry about them. All we have to compare is the top numbers. Okay, so if you look at what I had here, we give both fractions a common denominator when multiplying the denominators. So we multiply these two denominators, and then we always get 4 times 6, 6 times 4. You're always going to get a common denominator. So all we really have to do is to multiply the numerators of each fraction by the other denominator. Okay, so let's look at this one more time here. So we're going to multiply the denominators, which means 4 times 6 or 6 times 4. So because if you have 4, you're going to have to multiply by 6. If you have 6, you're going to multiply by 4. Again, if you don't look at the bottom, you just look at the top, 3 times 6, which is literally cross multiply. 5 times 4, it's cross multiply. Okay, so that's why this sentence means here. So we really had to do was to multiply numerators of each fraction by the denominator of the other. So we take the numerator, multiply the other denominator, not the same denominator. Okay, we don't do 3 times 4. So we take the numerator times the other denominator. Okay, and this is a shortcut to check if numerators are equal when work to compare which numerators are bigger when two fractions are given in the common denominator obtained by multiplying the two original denominators. Okay, so you can literally copy this paragraph. So to answer, to explain, you can use my paragraph there and the rationale. These two are sort of together. And what are we really doing? And I think it's also in that paragraph. When we do cross multiplying, we are actually we will create this common denominator. We will give both fractions a common denominator when multiplying the two denominators, which is in this case is 4 times 6. So that's the how you answer this one right here. What are we really doing here?